All right, so what we got here? We've got... All right. Okay, yeah, Jiseki. I prefer the high as well. Yeah, Kasumi's back in fashion, so why not? This is okay, but you can get in one more free move first before you play it.
Right.
So no reason not to. You can like make a little Z on the board. Pretend you're Zoro. It's pretty cool. This block the extend. Okay, sure. High is not terrible. That says you're going to play an influential game, though. I would be a little more comfortable playing a territorial, but we'll see how it goes. You could also, if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, play here and see what they do. The dream sequence would be them keeping their corner. Only trouble with one is they could play on the other side and put you into the corner, which could be not what we're aiming for. Okay, so you kick. Yep. This is perfect for you. Almost. How you handle this? Okay. So we're kind of center based right now. So this is okay, but I'll probably get this move in first because it should be Sente, and they don't get to play it more importantly.
Right.
Like if I play here and they play here, then we defend. They get to extend up, and now I have to respond to them. Otherwise, they double Hani at head of 2 and 3 stones.
Right.
So that does not make me happy. So if I can grab this big move in, especially because ladder works for you, I'm thrilled. In fact, if I wanted to play a really severe center game, I might even go for a surround right now in exchange for letting them off the hook, just so I could keep building. But that's a little bit risky because, as you notice, we're giving up a big bottom right. But if you really want to play for an aggressive center game, one is how we start getting there. This, I think your opponent's afraid of you. Because like there's this, right? Where you could easily be invaded here. Textbook, we expect it here into here, right? But they just got rid of that invasion. This is solid points now. And that's risky because 3 lines of territory is the equivalent of being run on the 4th line, right? Because here we have territory 3 lines at a time, and it's the same thing over here, territory 3 lines at a time. The turn, I agree, it's really big. I agree, that is big. The Hane is also big. That is not, unless we're actively trying to kill him. I want to poke the shape and connect because that center game looks like is actually happening. Like I can see really quickly, I can see caps, I can see 1-point jumps. There's a lot of ways to just build this rich middle that we've kind of got growing from the left-hand side.
Right.
And if they go back and live here, who cares? 2, 4, 5 points. That's fine. I'll go and just take this one now. Which they have to ignore because they have got, if they don't reduce the middle, that's just done. Instead, you're kind of letting them out, which is where we don't want them to be. Yeah, that's fine. I'd probably play here instead, just to make fewer lines exist here to make it harder to live for later. Okay, can't high head 2 and 3. Yeah. They follow up. Okay, we have to respond. Yep. Let's see, big moves. We can see big moves here at A to begin building off the left to hopefully the center. B is also very, very big. Notice we're trying to build the center, and we're trying to build the center. Like a lot of people, for some reason, have trouble understanding the middle, but it's as simple as understanding that if my opponent's stones can't get somewhere, that area is mine. So if I lock out the top from getting into the middle, then he can't reduce me from that way. So he has to come from the right, which means, I don't know, maybe this area is mine then. So, yeah, that's too slow. Like if we play here, he pushes, who cares?
Yeah, right. I went right.
Easy, easy block, easy block.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, because that's not Sente, instant game change.
Right.
He can get in there now with Sente.
Mm-hmm.
That side, I think you should play on left-hand side to reduce. Oh my god, he connected. Okay. Well, that's good. Are we going for code? What are we doing? Oh. This is
Yeah.
only really good if you're gonna go for this one and
Right.
force him to back off and then maybe go ahead and cap.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is tying all of our stones together. Like white, yeah, I don't think white's gonna win this game at this point. Like if you get this, there's just too much to reduce. We have to reduce the left still. We have to reduce the middle and then go back and somehow find time to take territory on top of the board as white. Like just the laundry list of things that we have to do is just growing too big.
Right.
But a gote move like this one, and suddenly there's no middle yet, so we can maybe go in here, or maybe try to get a middle thing going, or a reduction on the left-hand side thing going. Your next move? Yeah, we're looking at the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Were you not aware at this point that you had potential in the middle? Because what's going
yeah.
on here?
I was definitely aware of it. And I thought I could have the luxury of just playing, grabbing some of his territory first before I absorb the middle.
Okay. Yeah, so there's, I mean, obviously you can just look at the walls that are being made and be like, oh, hey, there's middle stuff I can do. Another hint that there's middle stuff you can do is you can just start counting like all of the third line moves and below.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved that.
And then notice, you know what? Most of his stones are third line and below. So if I keep those low stones low, then naturally I'm going to have stuff on the other side, which is center. So yeah, right now, if I was him, I would seriously contemplate just taking a loss into the corner, just to try to like launch some, I don't know, half-hearted attack on this group, just to deny you the center before it grows out of control. Careful. I mean, if we're going to play, might as well play here. Strengthen. The attachment's a little strange. I mean, we could just go ahead and play here. The attachment means he can Hane. The Hane means there's a crosscut. The crosscut means there's like fights and or just that. I mean, that's fine too. Yeah, you're very much in territorial mode.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
And the brilliant thing here is he's still playing those low stones. Now, what is this, a 7Q game? Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I will anyway. You've got a lot of attachments you can make to still secure that center. Like we've got the peep here, which is great. We've got a lean here, which ends in some sente for you. And again, we're slowly denying him access to that middle again. And then I would actually follow this up with a full-on attachment. Defend the top territory, or get into the middle and let me reduce it all. That's the ultimatum here. Like if he plays anything, if he plays the Hane, I'm going to Hane back just to deny him. If he backs off, I'm going to, again, threaten to come in and just keep mercilessly building that center. Okay, this is good. This is a 1-point jump because we want that connection. Because we want to deny this. At all costs, we want to deny this move. So anything that denies it, good move. Oh, hello. Okay. And then redrawing sector line is good. Not needed, but not bad. Oh, shoot. Yeah, and then we can just go ahead and, because you just played here, to essentially redraw your sector line. Now I'll try to keep behind it. Now this is risky. So if this ain't your style, I apologize, but yeah, no, this is totally my style here.
I almost did all of what you're saying here.
Yeah, I'll just go after him. In fact, like, yeah, I just don't see it. This is a tough board for white. And then he ran with a small knight, so you can instantly cut at the waist right here.
Mhm.
And then that's game. Because he can't ladder you, right?
Right.
So he's got to jump in from maybe here. We'll just go ahead and... I don't really want to make the elephant die. So I might just go ahead and do this one.
Mhm.
Just take like 25, 30 points in the middle. Should be good enough. Oh, you do cut.
Right.
Oh, good. Well, almost. We need to go and continue it. Like,
Right, I
just
think-
don't let this be a thing. Because this ladder isn't a thing, right? So if that's not a thing, then you're golden. This is now risky because okay, it kind of morphs back to what we were looking for.
Right. Kind of goes into
That push and cut looks legit. Yeah, not bad. We're picking up territory while we're attacking. That's actually good. I like the 1 point jump a little bit better here.
yeah. That would
I'm hesitant about the elephant or the empty triangle because that means we have a liberty shortage.
Yep.
And then if like he gets all of these for free, then we're not happy anymore. Looks like he's gonna get
still
out.
not happy with that. Yeah, right.
I'm not sure we can kill this because I really want to play this,
Mhm.
but I recognize this kills you.
Right. He was extremely short of time here, so
Yeah, I'm afraid he's probably just out now. Like maybe we could go on this side, but then that just means he keeps trying to make territory or make the connection here, and I don't think we can just keep breaking him. I think we lost our chance, unfortunately. Okay, we had a few options beforehand. This was our last one.
yeah, that would have really nailed him, I think.
Yeah, this is about as far as he can go.
Right.
But again, if there's no ladders or things that are involved, I mean, you can probably just drop down. Or even if you fix here, it's
Mhm.
not still quite the same thing
Right.
because you can't get all the way over to here.
That's right.
Like you've got easy poke there, another disconnect there.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's non-zero chance he dies.
Mhm.
Yeah, unfortunately not Sentai.
You won this game, right, Alex?
Right. Mhm.
Yeah, it looks like he's dying.
Good
Yeah,
job.
first die eventually. He made a mistake. He did take advantage of those 4 stones, those 4 black stones by itself. I think he could have come out.
Yeah, he can live, but it's hard to see it.
Right. He was short of time, just didn't see it. Yeah.
Because you've got this to ensure that the eye is there. Because
Mhm.
if you try and do something over on this one, well, actually, no, forget that. Just go into here directly.
Right. Right.
Because after you play this one, there's that one again.
That's right. Those 4 black stones are what would get me killed.
Yeah, they just come back to haunt you over and over and over again.
Yep.
Yeah, bad shape. Bad shape is really called bad shape for a reason, unfortunately.
Right.
Really? Not the... I guess it goes no. What, does it go anywhere? If he plays here, here, here.
But I haven't.
Isn't
Okay, let's hope that... Yeah, okay, you'll be okay here. You get first move to defend.
Mhm.